Introducing the all-new Corolla.
The Northern Water Lens is the source of our island's drinking water. It's where the majority of water wells are located, and protecting it from surface water contamination has been a high priority, not only for the Guam Water Works Authority and Guam EPA, but the U.S. EPA as well, which has had its eye on the aquifer and has been contemplating classifying this critical water source as a groundwater under the direct influence of surface water, known in the trade as a goodie. A goodie designation would have required GWA to spend up to $300 million to upgrade its water wells and delivery systems, as well as conduct extensive testing to ensure that groundwater was not contaminating the aquifer. Today, Guam EPA announced that extensive studies by GWA, UOG's Water and Environmental Research Institute, and others have concluded that the Northern Guam Water Lens is not subject to contamination from groundwater runoff.
Guam's groundwater is not under the direct influence of surface water. And that was a very important designation for the island, and especially for all residents, because the contrary would have meant that GWA and the military would have had to have upgraded its entire infrastructure from wells to distribution lines. The costs associated with that would have been tremendous.
Acting Governor Ray Tenorio says that if U.S. EPA had designated the Northern Water Lens as a goodie, it would have cost every water user on Guam more than $1,700.
Something in the range of $1,750 per resident of this island would have had to pay if the water was not safe to drink and it was affected by the surface water. So we're talking upwards of $300 million. Up to $300 million would have been taken out to upgrade the wells and the distribution system if the surface water had contaminated the groundwater.
Palacios says that U.S. EPA has accepted the findings of the studies and agreed that further upgrades are not necessary. What that means is that GWA will be exempt from federal surface water treatment rules and regulations.
EPA previously was leaning toward designating Guam as goodie, absent the comprehensive study and analyses of the results therefrom. So now that we've confirmed it, they agree.
So the threat is gone.
Not necessarily. The threat will always remain. That's why it's going to be up to us here at Guam EPA and the great team here at the agency to make sure that all Guam water purveyors maintain strict standards. We'll do what we need to do as far as monitoring, regulating, and enforcing, especially against any actions that could contaminate our sole aquifer.